What is up guys, it's Modern Warfare here and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a quick guide on how you can get a PS4 that is on the update 1.76 or below. Now the reason that you would want a PS4 that's on 1.76 is because there's an exploit that's been released for 1.76 which some people are calling a jailbreak, some people aren't calling it a jailbreak. I wouldn't necessarily call it a jailbreak. It's actually the WebKit exploit, which allows you to do quite a few cool things with the PS4. You can load Linux operating systems on there. You can also connect to it through FTP server, access the file system, access the debug settings, and you can also dump memory as well. So quite a few things you can do, but I wouldn't say it's a full jailbreak because we don't have access to custom firmware yet for the PS4. But it's the most exploitable system update for the console is 1.76 right now, which is, so if you're planning to get a PS4 to eventually jailbreak it in the future, then that's your best bet, is to go with the console that's on 1.76. But the problem is that it's harder to get those consoles now because they're old. 1.76 is an old update. It came out I think in August 2014. So if you've bought any consoles that were manufactured after that date, then they may well have come, even if you buy it brand new where it's never been updated, the manufacturers put like the latest system update at that time on the console. So even though you bought it brand new, it will be on a newer update. So you have to get one of the old consoles to guarantee that you're going to get a console that is below 1.76. So yeah, so in this guide I'm basically going to show you guys how you can do that. So first thing, I've got a guide here that I'll link in the description. All the links to the websites I access right now will be linked in the video description. This gives you a great guide on the different bundles that are guaranteed to be on 1.76 or below. So we've got Killzone, Battlefield 4, Knacked, Infamous Second Son, NBA, FIFA, Destiny, Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Drive Club and Call of Duty Ghosts. So quite a few of those bundles. Any one of those bundles will be on 1.76 or below if you buy it brand new, so it hasn't been updated. Remember that if you're buying anything second hand, that the person who owned it before you may have updated it past 1.76, so you'll need to contact the seller and find out from them if they have updated past 1.76 or not. So that is a good thing to go for, one of these bundles. But the thing with the bundles is they are more expensive, so if you want to just get a normal PS4, one that's not a bundle, that's going to be on 1.76, it's a bit more difficult, but you can do it by looking at the model number. So you can see, if I head over to PS4 DevWiki and look at the model numbers right here, you've got CUH10 series, 11 series and 12 series. The 10 series models, those are the ones that are going to be on the older updates. The 1.76s or below are going to be 10. So don't go for any model number that is 11 or 12 because they're too new. So if we click on 10 series, we'll be able to see we've got like July 2013. So all of these models are old and should come on older firmwares. And they've even got more bundles here as well that you can have a look at. So definitely a good idea if you're looking for just normal PS4s, check the model number on the box art. If I go to one of these bundles right here, this is the Last of Us bundle. And the thing with the Last of Us bundle is that it does say some ship with 1.76, but some ship also with 2.03, which is too high past 1.76 because there's two different types of the Last of Us bundles. So I believe this one though should be okay, because if we zoom in on the image in the bottom right, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it does say CUH-1003A. 1003A, which is this one right here, which is one of the older models and should be fine. It should be on 1.76 or below. So that's one way you can tell it with a Last of Us bundle, and with any other PS4 as well. If you're just buying the PS4 on its own, check the model number. Now, a word of warning, if you're buying in the UK, I mean the US should be fine, but if you're buying from say like Amazon.co.uk in the UK, then one thing that actually happened to me is that you can't trust third-party sellers. So a lot of the old PS4s and stuff that are listed on Amazon are actually not being sold by Amazon, they're being sold by third-party sellers. So different companies that are just selling through Amazon rather than Amazon themselves. and they're not entirely honest when it comes to what they're selling. So it does say PS4 with The Last of Us Remastered. It says the Day 1 edition, exclusive survival pack, blah blah blah, and you can see the box art. That's definitely the bundle. However, what they can do, especially if they're low on stock, is that they'll just send you a brand new PS4 on the latest model with a separate copy of the game. That happened to me before. It was very pissed off. I managed to get a refund and get it sent back, but that can happen. So you've make sure you don't order from third-party sellers, because you can't trust this image, especially when it's a photoshopped image like this. It could be one that the third-party sellers just picked off of Google Images to try and advertise it, when they're actually just selling a separate PS4 with a separate copy of The Last of Us. So yeah, you've got to watch out for that, because their third-party sellers are not entirely honest. If it's been sold directly through Amazon, then you shouldn't have that issue though. It should be exactly what's on the image. Okay, so now that we've cleared that out of the way, I found a Watch Dogs bundle here on eBay, and as you can see, this is kind of like the perfect scenario right here, because this is no photoshopped image. We can see this is an actual image of the item that the person's selling, so we can actually see that this is definitely what they're selling. And also they've even got a zoomed in picture of the model number, CUH-1003A, which is perfect. That's one of the older models, should come on the older firmware, and you know, it's the Watch Dogs bundle, which again is one of the bundles that should be 100% on the older firmware. So yeah, that's it guys. That's just the basic guide on what you want to look for, especially this one as well. Also says it's brand new, sealed, and down here it says it's a new brand new, unused, unopened and undamaged item in original packaging, so it's never been opened. However, if it was being sold secondhand, then just contact the seller and get the information from them about what firmware version it's on, and yeah, then you should be able to get a console that is definitely on 1.76. So I hope this video helped you. I know it was quite not a very long guide, but I'm going to be doing videos, a few videos on the WebKit exploit in the future, so I wanted to make a sort of prequel video to that to show you guys how to get one of those PS4s, because I'm going to be covering some of those exploits in future videos. So anyway guys, with the American PS4s on here, I mean, this guide's very good because it even gives you links to Amazon to where you can get these bundles if you live in the US from Amazon.com. With these, again, just check the box as well. Model numbers down here in the bottom left. So that's a CUH-1001A, which is like the oldest possible console you can possibly buy right there. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video or found the information useful. If you did, go ahead and leave it a like. I really do appreciate that, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Comment if you have any questions, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video.
I'm shuffling.